And welcome to Newport, Rhode Island, inside historic Cardines Field. It is the Newport Gulls pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Quentin Pelzel, and tonight the Newport Gulls will be taking on the Martha's Vineyard Sharks in a Coastal Division matchup. As for the Gulls, they're coming off of a loss last night against the North Shore Navigators. They lost that one in extra innings, 4-3. They were losing throughout the majority of that game. They ended up coming back, tying it up in the 9th inning. Actually went ahead in the 10th, but then they gave it up on a walk-off single in the 10th inning. As for the Sharks, they haven't played since Friday. They're also coming off of a loss against the Mystic Schooners. So both of these teams looking to get back in the win column. This is the second time these two teams have played each other. The first matchup going the way of the Gulls, 10-1. So both of these teams looking to get back in the win column. We'll have first pitch coming right up, but before that, we'll have interviews with players and coaches. So don't go anywhere. There's still more on the Newport Gulls pregame show and the NECBL Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Newport Gulls pregame show. I'm here with Slade Alford, Newport Gulls infielder, and there's some big news actually that he just announced on his Twitter about an hour, maybe 2 hours ago, that he is committing to Georgia. And Slade, first of all, congratulations, and I just want to know what went into that decision for you, and how excited are you?
I'm super excited. I think Coach Johnson's cooking up something real good over there in Athens, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it.
And you've gotten off to such a great start here in the NECBL, hitting almost 300. What's been the key to your success so far here through the first 2 weeks of the season?
Just taking it one day at a time. It's a game up and down, so, just going after it the same way every day.
And this team has a lot of familiar faces to last year. Of course, you are a returner from last year. And then also a lot of different faces. How is this team gelling, coming together? How's the chemistry been for this team so far?
It's good for sure. Yeah, we're definitely gelling together well. So, I think it's going good.
And, of course, you're returning from last year. You probably do know some of the good spots here in Newport. What do you like to do on your days off? How do you like to spend your free time here in Newport?
Maybe go to the beach, something like that. Pasta Beach is a good place to eat, so maybe go over there to Pasta Beach, get a pizza or something.
I've never tried that, but I've definitely got to do that, and of course you can't go wrong with the beach. That's Slade Alford. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations also, future success. So that was Slade Alford, infielder for the Newport Gulls. We'll be back with more on the Newport Gulls pregame show. And welcome back to the Newport Gulls pregame show. I'm Quentin Pelzel, and alongside me is Tyler Young, infielder for the Newport Gulls. And Tyler, it was a good season for you this last year at Lehigh. Take me through that season. What went well for you and what clicked?
It was really my first season as a leader on the team, and comes with a lot of challenges, but it was really fun. Great group of guys. We didn't win as much as we wanted to, but it was a really fun season.
And last summer you were in the Perfect Game League. Now you're in the NECBL. What are the differences and similarities between these two leagues?
It's definitely a step up. I mean, just being on this team is awesome. The team's loaded. And I'm not used to a team like that coming from a smaller school, but it's just been really fun, and the competition is definitely better here.
And summer ball is a really good opportunity to work on a few things and develop more as a player. So what are one or two things that you're looking to improve on as you start your season here with the Newport Gulls, and then what are you looking to take with you that you learned here to fall ball once you get back on campus?
Yeah, I've learned a ton with Coach Holbrook and Coach Ted. I would say 2 goals, definitely to strike out less, and to hit as many doubles as I can.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that, and good luck moving forward. Thank you so much, Tyler, for your time. We'll be back with more on the Newport Gulls pregame show.
And we're back here in the Newport Gulls pregame show. I'm here with Matthew Shark. You played a big role last night game. You were at the plate when Samuel pass ball score, then it was 2-1, and then a sac fly was 2-2. How important was that trailing by 2 runs in the last inning and coming back?
It was very big. I got some unfortunate strike calls during that bat, but you can't let that hold me back. So just fight as long as I can. And I got a pitch I can handle and knock the tie and running.
What changed in the last inning, because you guys couldn't score the first 8 innings of the game?
I feel like a little more energy came in the 9th. We were kind of down a little bit, couldn't score any runs, couldn't get anything going, run into outs. But I thought in the 9th we had a little more energy and we were able to knock in those 2 runs, tie the game.
You're playing this team tonight, and you're playing them on Wednesday. 2 games in three days. How that help you guys, knowing in the first game of this meeting you guys beat them?
It definitely gives us confidence, but they're a really good team. You know, they probably didn't have all their guys in the first game, so you know we just gotta play our best and try our hardest to keep going.
How the university you were in help you now here contributing in your first season as a goal?
It helped a lot. You know, I got a lot of good coaches there helping me every single day, hitting every day with me, and I think it really helped me translate over to the goals this season.
You guys are undefeated here at Cardinals Field. What does it mean playing in front of the Gulls faithful here?
It means a lot, man. You know, fans come out every single night. You know, it's such a unique ballpark, and people want to see that, and we just want to, you know, make our fans excited and keep winning.
Shark, thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
And we will continue. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back on the Newport Gulls pregame show. And we're back here on the Gulls pregame show. I'm here with Newport Gulls manager Coach Holbrook before tonight's game between the Newport Gulls and the Martin Vineyard Sharks. Coach, 8-2 so far in the season. What is going well on this team the first 10 games?
Yeah, you know, we have a lot of depth. I think the pitching's been really good the whole season. Defense has been pretty solid. You know, the bats, some have gotten off to hotter starters than others. But, you know, all in all, everyone's playing well in all 3 areas of the game, and, you know, hopefully we can keep that up.
How important is winning the division games, no matter how early and late it's in the season, because a division game here tonight?
Yeah, definitely. When you talk about winning the division and the divisional standings, you know, a win against a divisional team gives them a loss. So it separates you by a little bit more than some other games, and they're all important. And if you can get them early, you know, hopefully you can have a winning record against everyone in the division in case there's any tiebreakers down the stretch.
How you guys could come back after last night tough loss in Lynn?
Yeah, you know, I think we all know we could have played better in some areas, so I'm not trying to really do anything different, just trying to prepare well and play a little bit better, and I think if we do that, we'll come out on the right side of things.
What is special about this team? Like, can you talk about the similar and the difference between last year's team and this year?
Yeah, I think you know, we definitely have more depth early on in the season this year than we did last year. I think the talent on both teams are really good, but like I said, a lot more competition and depth on this team, so it'll be interesting to see how the guys handle that and shakes out as the summer goes.
Coach Holbrook, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
And we'll be back more here on the Newport Gulls pregame show.
And welcome into Cardinals Field as the starting lineups are being read. Beautiful Newport, Rhode Island. Very nice night for baseball. Quinton Pelzel with you, along with Jose Rodriguez, who is in the booth for tonight's game. And Jose, as we look at this game, as we start to break down the teams who are in this game, for the Newport Gulls, we'll start with them. They're coming off of a loss. They're now 8-2 on the season. They lost against the North Shore Navigators last night. And you were at that game. You had the chance to kind of see how that game unfolded. What did you see in that game with the Gulls?
I felt the offense. They did not have offense. They had some chances. I felt that they did not have offense. They had some offense early on, but they couldn't capitalize. In the first inning, they had some chances, and they could not get that big hit to score the run.
Yeah, the big hit with runners in scoring position was huge. They could not get that to go, but they'll be looking to do a little bit better tonight against the Martha's Vineyard Sharks. And Jose, you were talking about getting that big hit with runners in scoring position. What do they have to do tonight to try to get back on track here and get back in the win column against these Sharks?
Offense. If you have offense and pitching, you're going to win ball games. If you have those two things combined, you're in perfect shape. But if the offense doesn't work and the pitching does work, or vice versa, it's going to be really hard to win ball games. So I'm expecting the Gulls to bounce back tonight and pick up a huge win.
Yeah, they are third right now in the league in hitting, batting .252. So the offense has been there. It's just scoring runs that has been difficult for the Gulls in these games. But, I mean, you've said it. The pitching has been great so far this year, and then they're going to be looking to rely more on the pitching as well. So we'll see how they do, and the pregame festivities are just about to get started. That is Mike Falcone, who is the Director of Baseball Operations for the Newport Gulls. We will send it down to Michael. He will get us started here, and then first pitch will be right around the corner after the national anthem.
Tonight, we celebrate the 150th anniversary of Newport Hospital, which is a local nonprofit hospital located just a baseball throw away here, right off of Broadway in Newport. Founded in 1873, Newport Hospital started off as a small 12-bed cottage, and now it's a state-of-the-art, award-winning healthcare facility that offers a wide array of services to the community. In addition to the emergency department that treats patients in Newport and surrounding towns, the hospital provides diagnostic and surgical services and is home to the world-renowned Vanderbilt Rehabilitation Center and award-winning Noreen Stoner Drexel Birthing Center. We want to take a second here to thank all the doctors, nurses, and staff at Newport Hospital, as well as all their volunteers that have created such an amazing environment and place of care for the past 150 years. Here's to another 150. We're beyond ecstatic to have two extremely important members of the Newport Hospital community here with us tonight to throw out tonight's ceremonial first pitches. First, it's Newport Hospital's Employee of the Year in 2022, Angie Cody. She's a registered nurse in the emergency department at Newport Hospital. And here to help her throw out tonight's ceremonial first pitch is one of her best friend's grandsons, Bennett Chaplin. He's 3 years old and a big baseball fan. So let's see what he got. Next up, we'd like to welcome to the mound one of the newer members of the Newport Hospital family, joined as their Vice President of Finance back in February, Mr. Paul Murata. At this time, I'm kindly asking you to all rise and move your caps as presenting the nation's talk tonight by the Cranston Police Department. Here, both tonight's national anthem is the Newport County Youth Chorus.
was the Newport County Youth Chorus. A terrific job with the national anthem here at Cardines Field. We're going to step aside momentarily, but when we come back, we will have first pitch for you from Cardines Field. Don't go anywhere. This is the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit NECBL.com. The chase for the Fay Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2023 New England League playoffs will get underway. This year's postseason will feature an 8-team bracket with 3 rounds of best-of-3 series to determine the league champion.
And we are back at Cardines Field. First pitch right around the corner. Quinton Pelzel with you, along with Jose Rodriguez, and now the play-by-play voice of the Martha's Vineyard Sharks, Mark Kalita. He joins us in the booth for the second time this season. And Mark, it's been now a couple games since we last saw each other. A lot has happened. The Sharks now on the season 3-5 overall. They're on a 3-game losing streak. What have you seen from them over the last week or so since we last saw you?
Yeah, things have kind of fallen off the rails here for the Sharks early on. Of course, still early in the season, plenty of time to hop back on that track. But since losing to the Gulls 10-1, after that, they were able to come back and take a win over against the Blue Valley Sox, 11-4. But since then, 3 6-3 losses in a row to put them in that 3-5 spot here, putting them down 4th in the division right now. So the Sharks hoping to come in here tonight, beating the Gulls for the first time this year. Second time they play them this year, you said, out of 7 so far. And Sharks basically coming in just hoping to try to hop back on that win streak.
And what do you think has been the biggest culprit of the downfall for the Sharks? Like, why are they losing these games? As you said, they're losing 6-3 games 3 straight times. But what's been like the biggest reason why they've been losing these games?
I would say just small ball coming in. They've done a great job stealing. However, they're not able to pick off players, get checkdowns done, and just a lot of errors that have happened at untimely times. So if the Sharks can just clean up the slop and play some clean routine baseball, I think they can come out of here with their first win in a while. So we'll have to wait, as you said, first pitch coming in soon. So
yes, so the Newport Gulls, they take the field. There's a look at Caleb Lees, the starting pitcher out of the University of Maine for the Newport Gulls. He is getting his second start of the season. Left-hander is looking to build off of his first start, and the lineup, Mark, that he is going to be facing, very good lineup. They come into this game second in the league in hitting, but and they're a very high-powered offense.
They are. The offense has not been the problem. As I said, it's been on the field, some struggles. But we'll look at this lineup here. Coming in first, player of the week for the second week here in the NECBL is Nathan Hall, who's coming off a fantastic game, had a home run, his second of his career last game. Followed by him, Gio Colasante, the third baseman. Coming in third, Scott Seeker, the designated hitter. Then coming in at fourth, Ryan McCoy, the first baseman. Coming in at fifth is Jaden Hilton, who is in that right field position. Followed by him is the one next to him, or I should say 2 slots over, in Carson Wells. Then will come in is Coffer here, the catcher, Max Coffer, in his first NECBL action here tonight. Then Xavier Esker, who is coming in at the number 8 spot. He's also going to be our second baseman tonight, and ending it all off, the speedster from Clemson University, Nolan Naraki, in the shortstop position.
And that lineup will be going up against Caleb Lees, as I said, getting his second start of the season. His first start came 9 days ago against Mystic in Mystic. The Gulls were able to win that game by a score of 3-0. 5 innings pitched for Lees in that game. He was a little erratic, had 7 walks, but was able to sidestep some damage and not allow any runs, and he did not allow any hits. against the Schooners. So he has gone 5 innings now without giving up a hit, but the command is going to be something to watch out for as we begin this game. He also had 3 strikeouts. So the rising junior will be looking to build upon his first start of the season, and will be looking to do it against a very good hitting offense in the Martha's Vineyard Sharks. They are 3-5, but don't let that record fool you. This is an offense that can put up a lot of runs, and they're going to be looking to do that against the lefty, Caleb Lees, as Nathan Hall will dig in. And Mark, as you said, Nathan Hall, the Week 2 NECBL Player of the Week. He would just absolutely mash the ball, and Vineyard's been losing games, but it's not because of this guy.
No, it is not at all. Coming off last game, he went 3 for 4, 2 runs, 1 RBI, a home run, and got walked. So right there, that stat line goes to show you how dangerous he can be once he steps into this batter's box. So we'll see if he can get a good leadoff and a good start here for this Sharks team, who is trying to get their season back in the right direction.
Lee's second pitch of the evening is outside, 2-0 to Nathan Hall. Lee's at the University of Maine this past year, was 5-1 in 13 starts. In his first 2 seasons of college ball, he's thrown 137 innings. He's a guy who's going to grab the ball every week and make the start for you, go deep into games. Their best pitcher. Quickly 3-0. 3-0 is going to be in there for a strike. Now 3-1, a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Home plate umpire is Keith Peterson. Around the bases, Glenn Stewart and Chris Lima. .61, 180 left-hander, deals. Chopper over the glove of Lee's to the shortstop Branch. He has it, throws on to first. And there is one away to start.
Yeah, just a great play right there by Colby Branch, the shortstop here for the Gulls. He follows it up even after it lays right there. He's not able to control it in his glove. Branch doesn't give up on the play, stays behind him, helps his teammate out, gets the throw off, and that's going to be out number 1.
Nice pitch by Lees on 3-1.
Yeah, to come with the fastball. Nathan Hall knew that too, and Lees just executed that pitch. And that one is going to be low, 1-0. Left to right in the outfield for the Newport Gulls, it'll be Dakota Jordan, Anthony D'Onofrio, and Sam Coolsigum. And then on the infield, Slade Alford, Colby Branch, Trent Farquhar, and Michael Anderson. That is left to right. And then behind the plate, catching Lees will be Ryan Proto, as it is 2-0 on Nicola Santi.
He needs to throw strikes. He gave up 7 walks in his last start against Mystic on June 10th.
And he's fallen behind his first 2 hitters that he's faced tonight, as Colasanti comes up empty.
Yeah, the reason the Gulls were able to blow out the Sharks in the last game 10-1 was because of the pitching. Gulls only needed 2 pitchers. They were able to get it done, and they allowed 1 home run in the first inning by the man who's up to deck here in Scott Seeker. But other than that, the Sharks were able to get on base. They just couldn't make their way around them due to the just amazing ability of this Gulls squad and their pitchers, of course.
And that one is going to be outside of the strike zone, ball 4. So the Sharks have their first base runner, and that is a 1-out walk. And now here is the guy who had that home run against the Gulls. It'll be Scott Seeker.
Seeker's batting .357 in the season, so he got some pop as well.
Yeah, he has been great. Anchor in that middle of the lineup, and there is a base hit in the left field. Stopping at second will be Colasanti, and that throw will come in and actually overthrows second baseman Trent Farquhar, but over to back it up will be Michael Anderson. So the Sharks have now 2 base runners, 1 walk and 1 hit. And now it'll be Michael Snyder.
That was the first hit that he allowed all season long. After his last start, not giving up a hit in 5 innings.
Yeah, Seeker, probably the player most looking forward to playing the Gulls here today, as he did not have a bad outing at all.
First pitch swinging is Snyder. Anderson will take it to the bag himself. The runners move up 90 feet. So runners now at second and third for Ryan McCoy, the first baseman for the Sharks. Excuse me, that is Jaden Hilton.
Stetson University in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
Let's see. Let's see if Lees can put it away here to get out of trouble. Second and third already here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, one thing too, the Sharks have done a fantastic job right now so far this season is when there's 2 outs up on that board, they don't give up, and they are able to really make teams work to try to get them out of the top of the inning here, or just innings in general, because they are very good at fighting through adversity and staying up there, even bringing in some runs when you don't think they have the opportunity to.
Jaden Hilton from Stetson University. And that one is inside, on the inside corner, excuse me. Now 1-2. 90-mile-an-hour fastball there. Hilton played in the MLB Draft Combine and impressed a lot of scouts. Ranked 9th out of 52 total players in exit velo. And that one is swung on and missed, strike 3. Proto down to first to complete the strikeout. So Lees sidesteps damage here in the first as the Sharks come up empty. We'll head to the bottom of the first, no score, and the goals coming up. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Fans, the NECBL's Broadcast Network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule. On Sunday, July 23rd, the NECBL's best will head to historic Frazier Field in Lynn, Massachusetts for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game presented by Metro Credit Union. Don't miss the marquee event of the summer. Visit asg23.necbl.com for more information. The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us. Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under...
And welcome back to Cardines Field. First pitch in the bottom of the first inning to Anthony D'Onofrio is fouled back to the screen. Count is now 0-1 for the Gulls. It'll be D'Onofrio, Jordan, Kulsigam, Farquhar, Alford, and Branch, and then Anderson, Hare, and Proto. And they'll face the tall right-hander Gavin Van Kempen for the Martha's Vineyard Sharks. Van Kempen actually was drafted in the 20th round of the 2022 draft by the St. Louis Cardinals. Decided, obviously, not to sign with them, and he went to West Virginia, where he made 12 appearances this past year, 4 starts, had 21 strikeouts in those 26 innings. Throws it in the low 90s, as we've seen nothing but fastballs to D'Onofrio so far.
I feel the key of the game is score early. If the Gulls score early tonight, they will be in good shape, hopefully to take this a win.
2-2 is sliced foul as the Sharks bullpen had to get out of the way.
It actually hit one of the bullpen, one of the pitchers down in the bullpen in the left field line. But they're all okay.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's all right there.
No, but that is a good point, too. The way the Gulls were able to absolutely dominate the Sharks in the last meeting was by scoring lots of runs early and making it really tough for the Sharks to come back, which they never were able to as they had to play catch-up the whole game.
Pitch from Van Kempen is low and inside. And it's 3-2 on D'Onofrio, a .368 hitter this year. 7 hits and 19 at-bats. Pitch is a fastball high and outside, ball 4, so D'Onofrio will be the leadoff man.
This is the start the Gulls needed. Put some base runners early on in the game. Let's see what Dakota Jordan can do now here.
So now it is Dakota Jordan, the right-hand hitter from Mississippi State. First pitch to him is on the ground to the right side. There's a base hit going into right field. Hilton comes up with it, fires into the cutoff man. Stopping at second is D'Onofrio. So the Gulls have the first 2 runners on here in the bottom of the first. Good start for them.
Yeah, just an electric start right now for the Gulls. Looking almost like deja vu as last time as they're able to get, of course, D'Onofrio on with a walk and then Jordan right there with the single. So runners on second and first right now for the Gulls. Sharks already looking like they might be in a situation here early on yet again.
Van Kempen making his first start of the NECBL season. Stands at 6'6", 225, and he's in a jam early. Face Sam Coolsigum. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball up high, and the count's 1-0 to Coolsigum.
Runners in scoring position, the Gulls got to capitalize, something that they did not capitalize last night in Lynn against the North Shore Navigators.
And that ball is stung on one hop to the shortstop, Naraki to second, 1. Esker to first. It's a double play as it's dug out by Ryan McCoy at first base, exactly what Van Kempen needed. So now there are 2 away with D'Onofrio at third for Trent Farquhar.
Yeah, this is huge for this Sharks team. Things looking very dangerously early. Unable to get 2 outs, first 2 outs of the board with that double play right there. Now, man standing on third, of course. Sharks just got to work it out, and hopefully they can get out of the first without any damage being done by the Gulls. As D'Onofrio is the one sitting on first.
And that one goes behind Farquhar all the way to the backstop. Here comes D'Onofrio to score the game's first run. Gulls lead 1-0.
And that's not what you need to happen right there if you're the Sharks. After a beautiful double play, of course, D'Onofrio advances to third. Your one goal is make him stay there. First pitch after the double play is wild, and that results in the Gulls taking the lead 1-0. Thanks to D'Onofrio able to take home due to the wild pitch.
Like I mentioned earlier, score early. If the Gulls score early, they will be in good shape, and they have a 1-0 lead.
The ball is down the left field line outside of third, a foul ball. 1-1 to the Michigan State product, who comes into this game with a .211 batting average, does have a home run. One of only 3 home runs on the season for the Newport Gulls. In comparison, the Sharks, they're second in the NECBL in home runs with 9.
Yeah.
Pop foul to the left side. Over for a look is Colasanti, but it'll go out of play.
And as you're saying about home runs, player of the week right now, Nathan Hall, has 3 of those home runs for the Sharks team. So it just goes to show you how electric they are. Of course, you guys haven't been to the Shark Tank yet. Center field goes to 385, so field's a bit short, a little bit easier to get home runs. But still, even on the road, this team is able to hit it for yard.
Center field here also pretty short, 348 to straight center. Of course, you got to deal with that huge fence all the way around, but the dimensions are pretty small. So if you can get it in the air, you can see a lot of baseballs go out. Just haven't seen it early from the Gulls. Bases are empty. Here's the 1-2 to Farquhar, and that one is high, 2-2. 1-0 Gulls. They scored on the wild pitch by Gavin Van Kempen on a breaking ball that went behind Farquhar, allowing D'Onofrio to score. There is a slow roller up the middle, and it's under the glove of Naraki and into shallow center field for a base hit. That'll most likely be an error on the shortstop, and that'll be a 2-out base runner for the Gulls.
again, the Sharks, something I said in the pregame, I'll say it now again. Hopefully I don't have to say it throughout this game, but they're just not able to capitalize on plays. When things look like they're going in their direction, they're not able to stay up high, and things tend to go wrong for them, especially in the small ball aspect. So that's something this team's got to work on and jump on early if they want to stay in this one.
And now here's Slade Alford, third baseman tonight for the Gulls, and he swings at the first pitch, fouls it off, 0-1. Had a chance to talk to Slate for the game. And a couple hours before he arrived to the ballpark, posted on social media that he would be committing to Georgia. So congratulations to Slate. And here's the pitch. Runner goes, foul back. Count is now 0-2. Alford played his first couple seasons at Mississippi State. And now will be staying in the SEC and playing for the Bulldogs.
The Gulls were looking to be aggressive we're looking for a hit and run on that pitch.
McCoy still holding Farquhar at first. We'll see if he's going. He's not. The pitch is hit to the right side. McCoy's got it on a hop and tags the bag. And that will end the inning, but not before. The Gulls score one on a wild pitch, allowing Anthony D'Onofrio to score. So the Gulls have a 1-0 lead as we head to the second. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
The NECBL's Broadcast Network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule. On Sunday, July 23rd, the NECBL's best will head to historic Frazier Field in Lynn, Massachusetts for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game presented by Metro Credit Union. Don't miss the marquee event of the summer. Visit asg23.necbl.com for more information. The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and
Welcome back to Cardines Field as we head to the top of the second inning. 1-0 Gulls lead. Quinton Pelzel, Jose Rodriguez, and Mark Kalita bringing you NECBL action on a Monday evening. And the batter now, it will be Max Coffer.
I think that is actually a Carson Wells up to bat here for the Sharks.
Yes, it is Carson Wells. Sharks made last-minute lineup changes. I'm trying to still put those in there. So it'll be Wells, Coffer, and Esker. I think I have that right. Against Caleb Lees. That pitch is in there for a strike. And the count's now 1-2. Wells from the University of Southern California. Played in 55 games for the Trojans. And that pitch is inside. Count's now 2-2.
I'm expecting Lees to be like a bounce back inning. In the first inning, he got himself in trouble, but he got out of it. So I'm expecting a good inning for Lees here.
Trying to put Wells away, can't do it. It's now 3-2. He had one walk in the first, and then he also gave up a hit, but as you said, Jose, he was able to get out of it, but he's looking to make life a little bit easier for himself here by getting the leadoff man out. And we'll do it again on 3-2.
Especially the Gulls score first in the bottom of the first, that they have a 1-0 lead. I believe that put him a little less pressure for him.
Yeah, he's also got to be pretty confident ending the last inning, too, with a strikeout on Jaden Hilton. one of the top players so far on the Sharks team, so far in stats, as he walks there. But Lee's hopefully going to try to continue the storyline of just the Sharks not being able to hit against the Gulls. However, Sharks going to try to change that up tonight. And so far, early on, they have yet to really put any pressure on, but things can change in the flick of an instant here. So
Sharks left 2 base runners on in the first inning. See if that becomes the storyline as the game moves on. Lees will work out of the stretch, and the pitch is outside. 1-0. Max Coffer, the batter.
Yeah, getting his first action here in the NECBL season.
Played his college ball at Texas A&M. Pick off to first, and Wells dives back in. Nice pickoff move by Lees, but it did not fool Wells.
Yeah, Wells able to get down there. He had a bit of a bigger lead off than you normally see sometimes there, but he's able to jump back, use his hand, use a full extension to stay safe at first.
And that one is going to be a little outside, 2-0. Beautiful night for baseball, as we did have some clouds roll in. What's new here at Cardines? Feels like every home game has at least some element of cloud coverage that warrants rain. But the sun is out.
I mean, that's bound to happen when you're right in the water, too, so it's no surprise.
And it's a full house here in Cardines as well.
Yeah, it is.
Every place is jammed.
This is one of the biggest crowds that I've seen, at least since opening night. I know opening night was very packed, but
yeah,
this definitely is a contender.
Yeah, it's up there as the largest crowd so far this season.
It's really the first home game where the sun has been out and it's really pleasant weather.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, too, showing up on a Monday after work, after school, summer. 3 steps away, basically, as we are almost in it. I mean, we are in it for the season, but of course, kids getting out of school, so you're going to expect a lot more people showing up to these games.
3-0, inside, ball 4. So already the third walk given up by Lees. Mentioned earlier he had 7 in his first start. So it's been an issue early this season, but Lees has been able to get past all the obstacles on the base paths, but he's playing with fire with a ton of base runners on base.
Yeah, command issue, it's a big issue for Lees early on in the season. Hopefully that will not progress on as the season continues.
First pitch to Xavier Esker is low, 1-0. Esker, the father of head coach right now at Stanford. Here's the pitch, and that one is outside, 2-0. Both base runners really doing a lot to get the attention of Lees, and now here comes the pitching coach, Kevin Winterroad. He's going to head to the mound. We really haven't seen Winterroad go to the mound too much, just because these Gulls pitchers have been so good, including Caleb Lees, but this is one of those times where in the middle of a count, in the middle of a pretty important game for the Gulls as they try to get back on track against the Sharks, Winterroad realizes that he's got to try to calm down his pitcher.
Yeah, especially a 1-0 lead for the Gulls, first and second, and nobody out for the Sharks.
Yeah, Wells right now at second, Coffer at first. So yet again, 2 players on base here for the Sharks. We'll see if they can get them all the way around. As you said, Xavier Esker right now, is up to bat. He's currently awaiting the next pitches here, but we'll see if the Sharks can try to keep this game close against the Gulls.
So it'll be a 2-0. And that is low and outside, 3-0 on Esker. You gotta imagine he's gonna be taking at least 1 pitch, maybe even 2.
Yeah, there's some stretching, I believe, in the Gulls bullpen right now.
Nolan Naraki on deck. Here's the pitch. And that is way outside, ball 4. The bases are loaded as Caleb Lees has walked all 3 base runners in this inning.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that's 3 walks in a row, and now Nolan Naraki has a huge opportunity here because, granted, he wants to bring everybody home, including himself, home here for 4 runs, but his end goal should be at least bring someone home who is currently Carson Wells on third. Your goal should be just bring him home right now to tie up this game.
Gonna have to deal with Naraki from Clemson. And that is a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-0. Interesting pitch selection there by Lees and Proto.
The corners are in for the goal, so if the ball hits to first or to third, they will come home to cut the lead runner.
Middle infield is back, looking to turn a double play. That one is in the dirt. Blocked by Proto, 2-0.
Yeah, very good on Proto right there. If that gets behind him, this situation becomes very dangerous. Instead, bounces it off his chest, keeps it in front of him, make sure everybody wearing a purple jersey on base has to stay put where they are.
Naraki has a hit in 3 of his last 4 games, bringing that average up to 238. Bases are loaded. Here's 2-0. And that is in there for a strike. Gets a nice ovation from the hometown crowd. The outfield is straight away. Wells, the base runner, at third. Coffer at second. Esker at first. Here's the pitch. A chopper off the plate as Branch will go to first with it, and he gets the out. Nice play by Branch. He had to wait on it. That was a high chopper. The run does come home to score, so Naraki does get the job done. The runners move up 90 feet, and the score is now tied 1-1.
And a close play at first base, but the Gulls got the benefit there, and a nice scoop by the first baseman for saving Branch of an error.
That was a textbook Baltimore chop there, right off of home plate. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. It is Nathan Hall, Sharks' hottest hitter.
Yeah, with 2 players in scoring position, who else would you want if you're the Sharks team other than Nathan Hall to come up to the batter's box right now? So we're going to see if he can continue his incredible play he's had this week and try to give the Sharks their first lead of the game.
Look at a seagull. We got a lot of those around here. Made his entrance onto the field. 1-0 is cracked in the air to center field. Chasing back D'Onofrio. Tacking at third is Coffer. D'Onofrio makes the catch. The throw goes to third. It's a little wide. Coffer will come home to score. And Esker dives into third. I think if D'Onofrio makes that throw on line, he would have got him. But it is 2-1 Sharks.
Yeah, I think he most certainly would have, as that throw definitely beat the runner. However, just not on target, and that gives the Sharks an opportunity to survive.
I totally agree, but the problem is the throw was way offline, or else it would have been a bang-bang play at third base.
So Lee's doing the best he can to limit the damage. There's still a runner at third, and Xavier Esker. And now here's Gio Colasanti, and he takes a strike, a breaking ball at 76 miles an hour, 0-1.
Colasante was walked at his first at-bat, was the first Sharks player here tonight to reach a spot on base.
Colasante from Harvard University. Pitch is off the end of the bat, fouled back. And the count is now 0-2. So the Sharks have responded to the Gulls run that they got in the bottom of the first. And they have scored 2 runs without a base hit.
Walks are the main issue for this pitcher.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked by Proto. He's been active behind home plate. Colasante from Staten Island, New York. Played in 29 games for the Crimson. Lees comes set. Here's the 1-2. And that is in there for a called strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Lees, and he strands Esker at third. But not before. The Sharks score 2 runs, no hits, and they strand 1 runner. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Sharks lead. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com. Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape and Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information.
Back at Cardines Field as we head to the home half of the second inning. 2-1 Sharks lead. Take a look at the playground over beyond left field. A lot of kids over there on a beautiful night for baseball. Quentin Pelzel, Mark Kalita, Jose Rodriguez with you on this very nice Monday evening. It'll be Colby Branch, Michael Anderson, and Tyler Hare due up for the Gulls against Gavin Van Kempen, who gave up a run on a wild pitch in the first inning. He works from the stretch. There's a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1 to Branch.
Yeah, that's a good start right there. Fastball right down the middle. Start off with a strike, get the confidence flowing, and try to guide your team through this inning as Van Kemp had a little bit of a tough start to the last one, hoping to make up for it here.
That one is up the middle, and it trickles into center field for a base hit. Hall will get the ball in, so it is a leadoff base runner for the Gulls for the second straight inning.
That's what the Gulls need, base runners. And if there's runners in scoring position, they need to capitalize. Because just hit, but not scoring run, it doesn't mean anything.
Batter now is Michael Anderson, and he fouls one straight back. The count is now 0-1. Anderson actually pitched against the Sharks in their last matchup. Went 3 innings and actually picked up the save, did not allow a run. So Gulls fans have seen Anderson hit, and they have seen him pitch.
Yeah, him and Sider were, I would say, the two key reasons why the Sharks were not able to have a chance at even coming close to try to beating this Gulls team, as they just completely dominated on that pitcher's mound, not letting anybody wearing these Sharks jerseys when they stepped into the batter's box have a chance to try to score a run or hit for some yard.
A little bit of a different story offensively for the Sharks tonight, at least early on, as throw over to first base and Branch dives back in.
Yeah, in 2 innings tonight, they already have more runs than they did in all 9 last time against this Gulls team.
Siegel on top of a lamp there as another throw to first base. Branch dives back in.
The Gulls are in Cardines Field.
Branch does not have a stolen base. In fact, the Gulls only have 6, and there goes Branch. Throw down to second is not in time. First stolen base of the season for Branch. Was a called strike, or was a ball, excuse me, to Michael Anderson. So the count will be 1-2 as the Gulls get the tying run into scoring position.
Yeah, the Gulls are playing aggressive. It's either stealing base. They were trying to do a hit and run. In the first inning, they're trying to do small ball in order to get a run.
And now that one comes in and hits Anderson.
Because they know last night they did not have the offense, and they don't want to try to do it tonight here in their hometown, their home field.
So that one does hit Anderson, and now it's an opportunity to try to get a hit with a runner in scoring position, and that opportunity falls in the hands of Tyler Hare.
And this is a great opportunity for the Gulls. There's nobody out, first and second. You got to cash in on those opportunities because it will come to haunt you later in the game.
Hare takes a ball low, 1-0.
Yeah, sacrifice fly type of play wouldn't hurt the Gulls either, as you said, 0 outs up on that board. So you're able to advance the runners any way you can right now, that helps.
Hare, a left-handed hitter from Georgia Tech, takes a ball a little low, and it counts 2-0. Hare, a .273 hitter, no home runs, 2 runs batted in on the season. On-base percentage of .357. Pitch swung on and missed. Healthy cut by Hare against Van Kempen, and the count is now 2-0, 2-1.
That was home run strength right there by Hare. Just doesn't come up with the ball, and that will be strike 1 as this count becomes 2-1.
Shortstop Naraki shading up the middle as Hare swings and misses. The count's now 2-2. Trying to keep Branch tight at second base.
Hare now got to protect the plate with 2 strikes on him.
So we'll see what Van Kempen does on the 2-strike pitch. Spikes it to the plate, 3-2. On deck, Ryan Proto.
Yeah, Proto coming up, might have an opportunity with bases loaded. However, Van Kemp going to try to stop that as we await the full count pitch.
So Branch leads from second, Anderson from first. Here's the pitch. And that ball is cranked high in the air to right field. Forget it. That ball is way out of here. A 3-run home run for Tyler Hare, and the Gulls have the lead right back. It is 4-2.
Wow, as this place just explodes.
That's the offense that I was talking about. They did not have an offense last night against the Navigators early on, but tonight against the Vineyard Sharks, the Gulls, 4 runs in the first 2 innings.
Take a look at the replay here. The launch angle, and he knew it right away. There was really no reason for Hilton to even run back because that was gone when it left the bat. One of the longest home runs that we have seen this season. First home run of the season for Hare.
It's a huge home run here for Hare, even though it's early in the game.
And RBIs number 3, 4, and 5 on the season. That was absolutely crushed. Place still in a buzz.
As they should be. That's just huge. Full count pitch comes in, and he slams it all the way into left over the fence. Brings in 3 runs right there. Just an absolute bomb that he just hit.
Count is now 2-0 on Proto as Van Kempen is not able to find the strike zone. But Van Kempen got Hare to swing and miss on 2 straight fastballs, but not the third. So a lot of scoring early in this game. Gulls scored 1 in the first. Sharks came back to score 2, and then the Gulls got the lead right back as that one is sprayed foul. 2-1. Van Kempen made 4 starts at West Virginia this past year as Proto hits one to the right side. McCoy down to a knee, fields it, and tags the bag for out number 1.
Yeah, great effort right there by the first baseman of the Sharks, Ryan McCoy. Puts his body in front of it, collects the ball, steps on first, applies the tag as well just in case. That will be the first out of the inning.
Back to the top of the lineup, it is Anthony D'Onofrio, who walked and scored in the first inning. Left-handed hitter. Outfield straight away. And the pitch is a little low, and the count's 1-0. The pitch to D'Onofrio is a little low, but below the knees, 2-0. D'Onofrio from Quinnipiac, first team All-MAC, first team All-New England as well. He had a fantastic season for the Bobcats. The 2-0 is hit into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Fielding it is Hilton, and D'Onofrio will hold at first base as the Gulls have hit number 3 of the inning.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful placed hit, too. Gets that right between first baseman Ryan McCoy and second baseman in Xavier Esker right there. And Jaden Hilton far enough out in right field where he's not able to collect it. So he's able to ground that one in between 3 players. So he is able to basically jog safely into first base.
Let's see if now Jordan can keep it going with a hit in his first at-bat of the game.
There goes D'Onofrio, and no throw from the catcher Coffer as he could not get a grip of it. Second stolen base of the game for the Gulls. And D'Onofrio is in scoring position with 1 out.
Let's see if Jordan can bring that run home from second and extend the Gulls' lead.
That one is fouled away. Second stolen base of the season for D'Onofrio.
Yeah, ever since that home run, too, just a jolt of confidence, a jolt of energy to this Gulls team, and everything's going their way. As the Sharks just got to find a way to stop it, get out of the inning, and try to bring this game back into reach.
Dakota Jordan coming into this game, batting .391. Second on the team in hitting. Leads the team in hits with 9. Also leads them with 9 runs scored.
With that hit in the first inning, now he's hitting .417.
2-1, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count is now 2-2. On deck is Sam Coolsigum. Van Kempen comes set. Here's the 2-2. Dug out by Coffer. Count is now 3-2.
And remember, last time we saw a full count, everything went right for the Gulls, so they're going to try to repeat some history here.
And Jordan is a very dangerous hitter. Was named Player of the Week 2 weeks ago.
First week of the NECBL season as Dakota Jordan draws a walk. For Jordan, that'll be walk number 7 that he has drawn, which also leads the team. So the Gulls have runners at second and first. Sam Coolsigum comes to the plate. And we're going to have a mound visit here.
Yeah, Coolsigum, last time he faced the Sharks, he went 2 for 4 with 3 runs and an RBI. So he is no stranger on putting runs up on that scoreboard against the Sharks team.
Coolsigum has been great. He's hit in the last 3 games. He's hit in 4 of the 5 games that he has played in. And he has that average coming into this game at .429. Was an All-American this year for the United States Air Force. Second team All-American, returning for his second season with the Gulls. Hit .426 for Air Force this past year with 6 home runs and 51 RBIs. Switch hitter batting left, double steal is on. Coffer's throw skips into left field. D'Onofrio doesn't know where it is. Holbrook tells him to come home. He will score. Jordan advances to third, and the score is now 5-2 as the Gulls continue to be aggressive on the base pass. That is stolen base number 3 and 4 for them of the game.
And again, small ball just continues to affect this Sharks team. They go for the throw right there with Coffer right there. He's not able to connect to Colasante, and that results in the 5th run of the game coming in here for this Gulls team, as that is something this Sharks team, I said in the pregame, I'm going to keep saying it every time it happens, which seems to be happening a lot so far early in this season. They're just not able to find ways to stop it.
Second error of the game for the Sharks.
Complete different stories from last night on this Gulls team. Everything is clicking in for this Gulls tonight. Every move they done, just everything is on their way.
The infield now comes in for the Sharks here in the second inning. So they're going to try to cut down the runner, Jordan, at home plate. The pitch fouled back as Coolsigum stays alive. Gulls not a big running team. Only had 6 stolen bases coming into this game. They already have 4 in the first 2 innings tonight. Colsegum rests the bat on his left shoulder. Here's the pitch. That one is hit high in the air to right field. Back goes Hilton. He is going to leap, and the ball drops. Here comes Jordan. The throw goes to second, and they got Colsegum trying to stretch a single into a double, as it was a wild turn of events there for Hilton, but he ended up coming up and getting the last laugh against Colsegum. It'll go down as an RBI single for Colsegum, and the Gulls now lead 6-2.
The Gulls put a 5 spot here in the second inning, as they're up 6-2.
As now we await a pitcher change here for the Sharks. You could kind of tell that was coming as the Gulls just absolutely dominating Galvin Van Kempen here tonight, as he has had no answer. So Sharks hoping with the change, which we'll get the information to you shortly, they hope this change can help them fight their way back into this game.
We'll step aside quickly. When we come back, we'll have all the information for you and the rest of the second inning. So don't go anywhere. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit NECBL.com. The chase for the Faye Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2023 New England League playoffs will get underway. This year's postseason will feature an 8-team bracket with 3 rounds of best-of-3 series to determine the league champion. Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape and Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information.
Back here at Cardines Field, 6-2 is the score as the bottom of the second inning continues. The Gulls already with 5 runs home here in the bottom of the second as Gavin Van Kempen is chased from the game. And there will be a new pitcher for the Sharks. It'll be the left-hander, Bradley Gagan. And the first pitch to Farquhar hits as he was squaring to bunt. So Farquhar heads down to first base. Second time he's been on. And the bottom of the second inning continues.
The first pitch comes in and just beans him, so Gabe's just got to flush that one, continue to work, and try to aim for that strike zone and knock these Gulls batters off one by one.
The 9th hitter come to the plate in this inning.
Yeah, it is Slade Alford, who takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. And that one is hit to the right side. Second baseman Esker gloves it, belt high, and that will do it for the Gulls finally. As the second inning comes to an end, they score 5 runs on 4 hits, and they strand a runner at first base. We'll head to the third. Gulls lead 6-2.
Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at NECBL.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com.
Back at Cardines. As we head to the third inning, 6-2 is the score. The Gulls scoring 5 runs in the bottom of the second. Highlighted by a 3-run shot off the bat of Tyler Hare, and that is where we stand as Scott Seeker will dig in.
Yeah, we saw Seeker. He had that big hit earlier to bring him to first base. Of course, last game was one of the shining stars of that tough game for the Sharks, hitting that home run, their only score. So we'll see if he can keep it up here, as he is one man who is very happy to be back at Cardines Field to face this Gulls team, as his stats have definitely been on the uprise here.
Let's see if Caleb Lee's now feel like more relaxing, having that 4-run lead now and having himself in rhythm and check, because 4 walks in the first 2 innings he allowed.
Yeah, not just 4 walks, but 3 walks in a row too. So good to see Lees fight the adversity he has faced and help his team be a reason they're off to a early 6-2 lead.
Yeah, despite leaving 3 base runners on, Lees has done a nice job of limiting the damage. 2 strikeouts. Has given up only 1 hit. He went 5 innings in his last start, did not allow a hit, so now through 7 innings in the NECBL, he's only allowed 1 hit, which is pretty outstanding, but it's just alarming is the command. But it's now 2-2 on Seeker, left-handed hitter.
Yeah. 11 walks combined in his last 2 starts so far.
Here's the 2-2. That one is going to be in there for a called strike 3. Seeker can't believe it, but that will be strikeout number 3 for Lees, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, Seeker walks away from that one, not happy at all. But on the other hand, Lee's got to be ecstatic. As we were saying, has had walking trouble so far this season, so it's always good to get a strikeout under your belt.
Now be another left-handed hitter, Ryan McCoy, playing first base tonight for the Sharks. And that one comes up in and hits him. So McCoy will head down to first. Second hit batter of the game. Actually, third.
Yeah, third hit batter of the game here. 2 Gulls players hit by pitches. Now the first Sharks player hit by a pitch. So we're only 2 innings in, and we've already seen almost as many players get hit as combined innings here, combining the top and bottom.
So McCoy at first. Proto can't find it, but going back to first is McCoy. Hilton 0 for 1 from Stetson University.
Started off his season great with 2 home runs and probably the best catch we've seen by this Sharks team. So he's going to try to get back to that form and help his team climb back into this one, as they really need it to turn things around here, as they do not want to concede their 4th loss in a row.
It's been a pretty big part of this Sharks offense so far. Pickoff play to first. And McCoy is back in standing. Hilton, pretty versatile player, can play right field, plays first base as well. Another pickoff play, and McCoy is back.
Trying to keep him close, as he was trying to steal when Hilton fouled it off.
Hilton, a right-handed hitter. Lees gives a couple glances, and McCoy's running. Swing and a miss, throw down to second, not in time. So McCoy swipes second as the throw arrives just a little late. It'll be a 1-2 count now on Hilton.
One thing, however, the Sharks have not struggled with early in the season is stealing, as they have a great job or I should say have done a great job at stealing so far this season. Their timing's been on. They're able to get to the plate before tagged out, and that has not been something they've struggled with at all so far early in the 2023 season.
Here's the 1-2. That one a broken bat. Ground ball to the first baseman, Anderson. He'll tag the bag, 2 away. Advancing to third is McCoy.
Yeah, as you said, McCoy advancing to third now, so Sharks have an opportunity to try to put their third score in here. Walking up to the plate is Carson Wells, the left fielder here, so we'll see if he can get it done, as Wells was walked his last at-bat.
And this will be big for the Sharks, too, just to stay within striking distance and just to get one of those runs back that the Gulls scored in the second inning. Another lefty hitter, and that breaking ball is outside, 1-0. High-scoring game, as we have seen a lot of runs cross the plate, 8 through the first 2 innings. That one a swing and a miss. Fastball at 88 miles an hour. The count's 1-1.
Yeah, he sees 2 outs up on that board. He knows he's got a man on third right next to him to his left, so he's just trying to get this Gulls team into the top of the third inning.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. 1-2 on Carson Wells.
Or excuse me, into the bottom of the third.
This inning, Lees have good command that it wasn't in the first 2 innings of the game. He's looking sharp here in the third.
Lee's looking to strand a runner at third. The pitch is going to be a little low. Count is now even at 2. Wells walked and scored back in the second. Played in the Cape last year. Got 4 at-bats there. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit up the middle. Branches over, and he makes the grab. And that'll do it for the Sharks here in the top of the third inning. They get a runner all the way to third. But Lee strands him over there. We'll head to the home half of the third inning. It is 6-2. Gulls lead. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us. Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Fans, the NECBL's broadcast network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8. Purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
Back at Cardines Field as we get set for the bottom of the third inning. Quinton Pelzel, Jose Rodriguez, and Mark Kalita with you as Bradley Gagan still out there to do the pitching for the Sharks. Beginning his first full inning of work. Came on in the bottom of the second to relieve Gavin Van Kempen and got the final out of the bottom of the inning as Van Kempen went an inning and 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Batter will be Colby Branch, and he promptly swings at the first pitch and lifts one out to deep center field, and it's caught by Hall, 1 away.
Yeah, Nathan Hall, just good positioning, of course. He's at center field position. It lines himself exactly up with that home plate. And that hit just basically a few feet over his head, so he just has to jog over to it, make the catch. That's going to be the first out here at the bottom of the third.
Branch being aggressive early on the count, swinging on the first pitch that he saw.
First time the Sharks have eliminated the leadoff man of the Gulls. D'Onofrio led off the first with a walk. And then in the second, Branch led off with a single. And now Anderson lines one down the right field line. That's a base hit heading into the corner. Hilton has a great arm, and Anderson realizes that, and he'll hold at first. I think that was a good decision by him.
Yeah, beautiful hit just over the glove right there, first baseman Ryan McCoy. He's not able to come down with it, and that's going to result in a single.
Nice piece the other way for Anderson. That will bring up Taylor here at the plate. The last time he drove in a 3-run home run to right field.
Yeah, he's the man of the hour right now. Launched probably the longest home run that I have seen this season. Don't have the statistics on that, but if we do end up getting them, we will be sure to get them to you. I'm sure he'll be one of the first to know once this game is over. We have the statistician somewhere. 1-1 is outside 2-1.
Yeah, I'm sure he's more curious than anybody else. He wants to know how far his own homer went. So.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Exactly, I would. I'm sure he's jumping on whoever has that information right after this game.
Yeah, that was a bomb through right field. It was no doubter off the bat.
As soon as I crossed the plate, I'd be hunting him down. Here's the 2-2. And that one is on the inside corner for a called strike 3. Here has a few words with Peterson, the home plate umpire, but it will be 2 down.
Yeah, he thought it was a little inside.
Yeah, you saw he did the check swing right there, able to hold himself from going. However, it doesn't matter as the ball was in the strike zone. So that's strike 3, and he'll be struck out after he was able to homer in his first at-bat.
Batter now is Proto. Slide step, the pitch, and check swing. They will say he went around 0-1. Proto 0 for 1 and grounded out to the first baseman McCoy in his first at-bat. That pitch is grounded right back to the pitcher. McCoy grabs it, runs about halfway before flipping it over to first, and that'll do it for the Gulls in the bottom of the third inning. The Gulls, however, get a single, but nothing comes of it. We'll head to the fourth, 6-2. Gulls lead. You're watching the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at necbl.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com.
And we are back at Cardines Field as we head to the top of the fourth inning. As you can see, a new pitcher on the mound for the Gulls. It will be Avon Cabral from Northeastern University. Quinton Pelzel with you, along with Jose Rodriguez. And I'm now going to toss it to the voice of the Martha's Vineyard Sharks, Mark Kalita. Mark, take it away.
Yeah, thank you, Quinton. As we get set here for the top of the fourth, Gulls up 6-2. Of course, last meeting, Gulls able to take the win, 10-1 over the Sharks. Sharks now just trying to climb back into this one, just like they had to last time. However, they were not able to, so they're going to see if they can change history here and make their way back into this game.
Cabral is the new pitcher for the Gulls, the right-hander who kind of got a start in against Mystic before the rain came, kind of didn't. I mean, he only pitched an inning, so we really have not seen any extended outing from Avon Cabral, who is a rising sophomore. He's from Lynn, Massachusetts. Gulls were just in Lynn yesterday.
Yes, he'll make a start here against Coffer. The catcher here was walked last time at his first at-bat, so he'll be the leadoff man for the first time today and this year for the young man who is in the catching position.
Cabral, right-hander who gets a lot of ground balls, pitches to contact. Not a huge strikeout pitcher. Had a fantastic season at Northeastern this past year.
As right there, he will clip Coffer. As Coffer gets hit in the back, will make his way to first, as that is going to be our 4th hit by pitch of the game, combined by both teams. Both teams have 2 hit by pitches by pitchers on their team, so something you don't see every day right there.
The line of Caleb Lee's 3 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and 3 innings pitched.
Xavier Esker up now. So he watches that one go by for ball number 1.
Cabral was part of the All-New England first team, as well as the All-CAA first team. Also won Pitcher of the Week one of those weeks. All-Region Northeast team.
So that one's cracked. Can the Sharks get anything out of it? Going to be stuck in a tough position, and that will be 2. As the Sharks just cannot get anything going as this place just explodes here at Cardines Field.
Double play to the shortstop, Branch, Cotton, and throw to first.
Yeah, just tough positioning right there for the Sharks. Beautiful play by Branch, able to get it and get both Sharks players there, and Kaffer and Esker right there get stuck in the wrong spot, wrong place, wrong time. That results in 2 outs. And as you said, Cabral likes to pitch for contact, does it right there, and shows off why he aims for those players to try to hit it down. As Nolan Naraki up now hits that one deep into left field. However, Dakota Jordan makes the catch. 3 outs just like that, as the Gulls will make their way back to the mound right after this.
Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com. The chase for the Fay Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2023 New England League playoffs will get underway. This year's postseason will feature an 8-team bracket with 3 rounds of best-of-3 series to determine the league champion. Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape and Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information.
As we are back here at Cardines Field, Gulls still up 6-2. Sharks are trying to chip away at the lead. However, nothing going to come out of it. Huge double play made by Colby Branch and Michael Anderson teaming up to get 2 outs right there for this Gulls team. Now they're back up trying to establish their lead even more.
Yeah, and top of the lineup for the Gulls, 1, 2, and 3 hitters gonna come at the plate. So top of the lineup is very aggressive early on for the Gulls. especially their average. The average prove it why they're so dominant.
As that one's in right there. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3. You're out. As Gagan coming in pitching heat right away after he has come in for relief duties of Galvin Van Kempen, who had a little bit of a rough start here. Another thing too, Sharks pitchers, the starting pitcher just has not really been it here for this Sharks team as they come in, get 1 or 2 innings, but get pulled very quickly. As Dakota Jordan makes his way into the batter's box, the man who was able to get his team up into the box in the first place after making that fly-out catch over in left from Nolan Naraki. That one fouled off. Count becomes 1-1.
I think that was fouled off of his foot as he's kind of limping around. Yeah. But he does wear that shin guard on his left shin. I think that's where the ball hit, so that shin guard kind of denting the pain just a little bit.
That one's in, going to be ball 2 as Jordan right now. 3rd at bat today, and his first one he got the single, was walked last time, so he's going to continue trying to reach base every time he makes his way into the box.
You see Jordan screaming at that pitch, angry of himself, because he knew that was the pitch of this at bat to hit it.
As you watch that one go by, 2-2 pitches in, that one going to be hit up. Can the Sharks make the play? And yes, they will, as that is Jaden Hilton all the way in that outfield over by the scoreboard, coming up with the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from our vantage point. That ball was skied in the air to right field, but I think Hilton initially misread it, but then he went back and he was able to track it down. So
yeah, showing off speed, just good recovery there, as things could have gone very wrong for the Sharks. However, Hilton used his speed to bail him out on that one.
Ballpark.
2 outs up on the board.
Ballpark is just big enough to hold that in.
2 quick outs.
Swung on, nothing there. 1-1 count yet again. As making his way into the box is Sam Kolasigam, who has grounded out in his last 2 up-to-bats.
Switch hitter batting right now. We've seen his first 2 at-bats as a left-hander. He is a natural right-handed hitter, so this is his better side.
And he made good contact last time, so very curious to see if he can make any different type of contact here as he switches sides.
The Gulls have runners in base the first 3 innings of the game, but with 2 quick outs, there's nobody in base here in the 4th inning.
So that one gets behind Kafer right there. Luckily, no one on base, able to move along as that pitch was into the dirt and got behind him. As we wait the 2-2 pitch, Gagan versus Kolasigam. That one just high, and that will be full count yet again. And as the Sharks await this full count pitch, they got to be a little bit worried because, of course, the biggest play of this game came on a full count pitch. So that one's in for strike 3 as Gagan dumps him, and we'll get out of the inning. But before we go to break, remember Hare had that full count pitch, and he hit an absolute bomb, bringing in 3 runs on his homer. However, Gagan gets the strikeout, and we'll make our way back after these messages.
League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us. Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at necbl.com today. over 225.
As we are back here at the top of the fifth, Gulls still leading 6-2 as the Sharks able to hold off any more runs. Bradley Gagan comes in, 2 strikeouts, help lead his team back to the batter's box. As we make our way back to the top of the order yet again for this Sharks team, as the Week 2 Player of the Week here in the NECBL, Nathan Hall makes his way back up to the plate, grounded out and flew out already today.
And what the Sharks need, they need to get some base runners. They're down by 4 runs. There isn't one swing of the bat that'll get you 4 runs right away. You got to work the count, get on base, get some base hits. It's going to be tough against Cabral. He's more of a control pitcher, doesn't walk a lot of guys, so he's going to make you earn it. And if you're the Sharks, you're certainly a team that is capable of doing that. They have a lot of hits on the season. They're 3rd in the league in batting average. This is a team that can put a lot of hits on the board in a hurry.
As that pitch is in, Hall watches it. That's going to be strike 1 on the 89-mile-per-hour fastball by Cabral. That one in, already down 0-2. As Hall, who's coming off one of his best games last Friday against the Schooners, comes in today and has been struggling, as he has definitely been someone this Gulls team knew they had to look out for walking in, and they so far have taken care of business against him. As that one going to be popped up into the fencing, and he'll stay. No one able to come up and make that catch, as that one's fouled off over to the left side, as we will wait another 0-2 pitch.
Not a lot of space in foul territory here at Cardines, so if you're going to make any catch behind home plate, it really just has to be popped straight up in the air, but this one got pushed by the wind and faded into foul territory and out of play.
That one's in and swung on, and nothing there, as that will be strike number 3 as Nathan Hall gets struck out for the first time tonight, as Gio Colasante now makes his way to the plate, as he was also struck out last time he was up there, however walked in his first at-bat.
Cabral with good command early on.
As just like that, we get into the count against Colasante, 0-1.
Getting the benefit of the doubt of the pitches that he's throwing and working the count on his favor as well.
Yes, he has. That one is in for ball 1. But one thing we've seen from the Sharks team as well, the first man in the count coming into each inning tends to not get on base. They tend to work better when their back is against the wall with 1 or 2 outs up on that scoreboard. As Gio Colasante swings on that one for strike number 2.
Generally, that's not what you really want to do. If you're the Sharks, you want to get that leadoff man on, or at least get on base with 1 out and not try to back yourself against the wall like you said, Mark.
So that one's fouled off, but yeah, this team here for the Sharks, they're able to get it done. They just make it a lot tougher on themselves. So if they're able to up the ability to get on base earlier in the count, or earlier with less outs on the board, that can really, really help them long ways, not just in this game, but throughout the season.
Especially here now, down by 4 here in the 5th inning.
That one's in. Colasante swings on it, and that's back-to-back strikeouts right there for Cabral.
Looked like a breaking ball or some sort of off-speed pitch by Cabral. That one coming in at 84 miles an hour. Yeah, I think that was the slider. That was a perfect pitch.
Yeah, after seeing that replay, got some movement on it. It fooled him.
As Scott Seeker, the designated hitter, makes his way up. As that one line drive right to Colby Branch. Can he make the throw in time? And yes, he will. Just like that, another 1, 2, 3 inning here for the Sharks, as they are struggling yet again against this Gulls team to put runs up on this board, as we will make our way to the bottom of the 5th. Gulls still up 6-2.
Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at necbl.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com. The chase for the Fay Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2023 New England League playoffs will get underway. This year's postseason will feature an 8-team bracket with 3 rounds of best-of-3 series to determine the league champion.
Trent Farquhar now makes his way into the box to lead off for this Gulls team. Going to continue to try to blast open this already big lead they have, up 6-2 against division rivals in the Sharks. Bradley Gagan puts that one in for ball number 1.
Part of the Gulls lineup is set to bat 4, 5, and 6. Middle order of the lineup.
That one cracked right down left. However, no one in a purple jersey on it, and that will be a lead-off single for Farquhar.
He poked the ball between the short and third, and in there for a base hit.
Yeah, puts it right between Naraki and Colasante. Colasante at third, Naraki as that shortstop. Neither of them able to get there in time, as it will make its way all the way out to Karsten Wells. However, once Wells is able to control that ball, Farquhar sitting happily at first. As Alford now, the third baseman, makes his way to the plate. As that one in for ball 1, 77-mile-per-hour pitch by Gagan. Gagan puts that in for ball 2. Slate Alford got to be happy with this count early on, as he's already in the driver's seat. Of course, Farquhar sitting on first, and look out for a steal opportunity, as we have seen plenty of those from the Gulls thus far in the game. First strike of the count right there.
Nice pitch by Gagan on 2-0. You know that Alford is looking for something fast, but that was placed perfectly on the inside part of the plate.
That one just getting up high. 3-1 count. Gagan's got to find a way to turn this one around and help his team out, as so far pitching has been all right here for the Sharks team, as the pitchers doing everything they can to try to keep their team in it. However, the batters just not able to show up here against this stacked pitching opponent in the Gulls.
Hitters count here, 3-1.
That one in. Not able to control it. There is Naraki. Can he come out with the play?
Oh.
And yes, he will. Beautiful recovery by Noel Naraki as he bobbles that one. Looks like it was about to be an error. However, he recovers, gets the throw off, and that will be out number 1.
Yeah, probably should have been a double play, but you're not going to get an error because you cannot assume a double play. But Naraki did a really nice job to stick with it, as we see the replay. Bang, bang play at first. Home crowd faithful booing right now, but
yeah, great on Naraki, though. A chance for 2 outs right there. However, bobbled it. He's able to control and get 1 out of it. That one fouled off to start off this count 0-1.
Let's see.
As this is Branch making his way in.
Branch can bring home that runner in second. Runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs. You got to take advantage of it, especially the Gulls up by 4. But with baseball, you never know. This is unpredictable. No lead is safe.
Exactly. No lead is ever safe, especially as we are still not even halfway through this game, as the wind's starting to pick up here at Cardines. Gagan checks behind him, puts the pitch in, and that will be swung on for strike number 2, as Anderson already down, or sorry, Branch already down in this count 0-2. However, Colby Branch has done a fantastic job for the Skulls in that shortstop positioning as he has fingerprints all over this game. That's in for ball 1. As Gagan can be pretty smart here with what he wants to use, as he has 1 or 2 balls to spare, not on purpose, but it's not the end of the world if things aren't exactly where he wants them. However, he's definitely going for that strike to get another strikeout. Ooh. That one's low. 2-2 count.
Let's see if the Gulls can take advantage, like make the Vineyard Sharks paid on a should have been a double play ball, like you guys said.
Farquhar waiting on second. As you said, could have been a double play. However, Naraki not able to control the ball. We await the 2-2 from Gagan. Farquhar goes, and he'll be safe. No throw coming from the Sharks.
Stolen base, another stolen base for the Gulls.
Yeah, that's now 5 stolen bases on the night for the Gulls. Farquhar timing Gagan perfectly. Farquhar just too much speed, no throw by the catcher Coffer.
That one swung on. It's going to come back into him as now up is the home runner hitter himself.
That hit Kobe Branch off his feet.
Yeah, I think that was off of his foot. Home plate umpire Keith Peterson gonna give him some time to walk that off. It looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he was wobbling over there after that pitch. Got hit on the foot.
Tyler Hare. Or sorry, Colby Branch. Swings on that one. Coming down, can the Sharks get to it? And no, they cannot. And yet again, small ball coming to bite this Sharks team as some miscommunication out in the outfield will bring home the 7th run for this Gulls team.
A blooper in shadow center.
I think the wind had a lot to do with that too. I think off the bat, Nathan Hall looked like he had a beat on it, but the wind is blowing and it blew it down and allowed that ball to get down for a hit, second hit of the game for Branch.
It's Michael Anderson, the first baseman, makes his way up to the box. And as you said, we said the wind coming in earlier. I think that is a huge reason why that pitch was able to come down.
And you had Colby Branch, a delayed steal, but time was out before he did go as the home plate umpire, Keith Peterson, was changing out the baseball. So Branch has to go back to first base.
Keeping a close eye on Branch.
Gagan throws it over to first too, basically telling Branch, hey, don't try that again. I want you to stay on first. So we await the 0-1 pitch. Still one out on that board. Swung on. That's going to be strike number 2 as Anderson down 0-2. He was hit by a pitch in his first up to bat and had that single last time he was in the box. As yet again swings on that one, however, nothing on it, and that will be another strikeout for Bradley Gagan as he puts up the second out of the inning.
It looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, it looks like it's Billy Butler who is going to pinch hit for Tyler Hare, who has a 3-run home run in this game. So with the lefty on the mound, the Gulls want to play matchups. Billy Butler, a right-handed hitter, now will face the left-handed pitcher Gagan. I would imagine that'll be a straight-up change as Butler will just be inserted into the DH spot. So first at bat of the game for him.
Yeah, as he is no stranger to this Sharks team. Went 1 for 4 with 1 run and 4 RBIs.
It had a grand slam.
Yeah, against this Sharks team. So there's a reason he's being put into this DH spot.
Don't be surprised if Butler swing early on the count. Just
and
like
that's
that.
exactly what he does. However, goes right to Ryan McCoy. He'll make quick work of Butler as this game continues to stay hot here for the Gulls as they are still up 6-2. We'll be back.
Of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us. Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at necbl.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit necbl.com.
As we are back here, Sharks trying to find a way back into it as Newport continues to dominate against their division rival. As the Sharks trying to figure out a way to take the lead and somehow come out of here with a win, ending what would be a 3-game losing streak. However, if the score stays the same, Sharks will have 4 lost in a row. Cabral puts that one in for ball number 1. As he makes his way, as Ryan McCoy makes his way into the batter's boxes, he's going to splash that one right down left. However, making the play is Farquhar. Throws it over to Anderson, and that will be out number 1.
Cabral in his 3rd inning of work here, and we got here in the top of the 6th.
He has not allowed a base hit either. Got 2 strikeouts. He's been great out of the bullpen.
And no walks as well.
Jaden Hilton, man who we have said about multiple times in that left side outfield. Swings on that one. That one's going to go foul, though. No one in a white jersey even going to make an attempt over to it. That will be strike 1 here for Jaden Hilton, who had a strikeout to begin his day and grounded out last time he was in the box, so he's trying to find a way to make contact in a good way. So that's in for strike number 2.
89 miles per hour on that pitch by Cabral. As Cabral looking to strike him out now.
0-2 pitches in. That one. Does Hilton get enough? No, he doesn't. Cabral picks up the bouncing ball, controls it, and hands it off over to Anderson for out number 2. But as Quinton was saying earlier, too, Cabral not known for being a pitcher who's able to strike out. However, today, he has been automatic with multiple strikeouts throughout this game.
He's got 2 strikeouts. He's now retired 7 hitters in a row. So he's really settled down coming out of the bullpen. I'm interested to see how long he'll go in this game. Starter at Northeastern. Definitely has the stamina to go more than 5 or 6 innings, but Holbrook over the past couple games has been shown to go to the bullpen a lot. They used 6 or 7 pitchers in last night's game. And already on their 2nd here through the first not even 6 innings. So we'll see if Holbrook wants to go to someone else out of the bullpen or if Cabral is just going to take the reins until he runs out of gas.
As Karsten Wells fouls that one away. Count now 1-1. 2 outs up on the board. As he watches that one go by for strike number 2.
Just taking a look at Cabral. He's got everything going for him right now. He's got that fastball that he's throwing for strikes, the breaking ball that he's throwing for strikes, and that is a hitter's nightmare because he can throw any pitch now for a strike, and you got to be aware if you're a hitter.
As aware he was right there is Wells, is able to foul that one away, keep himself up in the battle here between Cabral and Wells. Next up, if needed, too, the catcher here, Max Coffer, if needed, will be placed into that box.
It will fool the hitters because not knowing what different type of pitches he's throwing.
And swung on, and however, another strikeout here for Cabral. As yet again, the Sharks walk in, not able to get anything going, and the Gulls will make their way back to the box when we come back.
Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape and Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information. Fans, the NECBL's broadcast network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8. Purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
Fans, the NECBL's broadcast network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
On Sunday, July 23rd, the NECBL's best will head to historic Frazier Field in Lynn, Massachusetts for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game presented by Metro Credit Union. Don't miss the marquee event of the summer. Visit asg23.necbl.com for more information.
As we are back here, as the Sharks trying to fight their way back into this one, currently down 7-2 against division rivals in the Newport Gulls.
New pitcher on the mound for the Sharks. That's James Sashin, the right-hander from the University of San Diego, 6'6", 260. Third pitcher used by the Sharks tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be his first NECBL play here, as he hopes to help his team keep any more goals from touching home plate and running up the score and giving his team an opportunity to come back.
That ball almost hit him in the face.
Yeah, barely missing right there.
That was a scary moment. That almost hit him. Thank God he got out of the way because it could have been a lot worse.
Sashin did not play in the NECBL last year. Actually, excuse me, he did for Martha's Vineyard, so he's a returner. Went 3-0 for them. He's been in the NECBL now for his third season, so he's a veteran. Pitched for Martha's Vineyard last year, had a 2.7 ERA, 34 strikeouts in 30 innings.
Yeah, part of that great pitching unit that helped lead this Sharks team to the 2022 championship. As Proto going to be walked right there for the first time tonight, as he will make his way to first base.
So Sashin comes in, throws 4 straight pitches out of the strike zone. He's going to be looking to hone back in his command as the top of the order comes to bat for the Gulls. And as Jose said earlier, the top of the lineup has been aggressive. They've been lethal. They've been on base a lot, and they've been the catalyst for the Gulls offense here in this game.
As that's in for strike number 1. Sashin puts that one in for ball 1.
I won't be surprised if he's going to steal here now.
So that one cracked right down the left side. And only going to be able to advance one is both runners here for this Gulls team.
First and second and nobody out for the Gulls. They're attacking early on this new pitcher, being aggressive on the count. And now Dakota Jordan is going to come at the plate, trying to do some damage here for the Newport Gulls.
Dakota Jordan coming in with a huge opportunity. 2 runners on, 0 outs on the board. We've seen this multiple times for the Gulls, and they have been able to take advantage of it. So that one's in. Jordan swings on the first pitch. However, nothing but air. Strike number 1.
87 on the fastball from Sashin. Blew it by Jordan.
Kulisigam will be up after Jordan, as that one's in for ball number 1. Sashin, the returner for the Sharks, as we talked about earlier, the 3rd pitcher of the game. Ooh, yet again, another one fouled away by Jordan.
Jordan is not going to protect the play with 2 strikes here. Anything close to, going to try to hit it.
So we wait the 1-2 pitch. 2 runners on here for the Gulls. So that one sneaks its way outside the box, or sorry, just inside the box for a strikeout. That's huge, as Jordan going to be the first out of the inning here for this Gulls team.
Seeing that replay might be like a little curveball.
Yeah, it definitely was some sort of breaking ball that Sashin got over. Full Jordan. Big strikeout for Sashin.
So now he's going to have to face Kulisigam, who has yet to reach a base so far today with 2 ground outs and a strikeout on his last at-bat. That one's in for strike 1. Sashin will leave off, or start in right where he left off. Still runners on for this Gulls team. That one cracked down center field. Can the Sharks make a play? And yes, they will. Earlier, not able to get the double play. However, this time they will. Coming in is Nolan Naraki, making up for his mistake last time, as we will make our way to the top of the 7th. 7-2 Gulls.
Fans, the NECBL's broadcast network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
On Sunday, July 23rd, the NECBL's best will head to historic Fraser Field in Lynn, Massachusetts for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game presented by Metro Credit Union. Don't miss the marquee event of the summer. Visit asg23.necbl.com for more information. The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us.
As we are back here at Cardines Field, Gulls 7, Sharks 2. As we await to see if the Sharks can climb back into this one, as I will hand over play-by-play back to Clinton.
Thank you very much, Mark. Very splendid middle 3 innings as only 1 run was scored. The offense has kind of cooled down since the beginning of the game. But the Gulls will have a new pitcher on the mound. Making his first appearance of the NECBL season is Joe Allen, the right-hander from Clemson University. And he'll be the 3rd pitcher of the evening used by the Gulls. So Cabral's evening is over, and it was a good one. Cabral went 3 innings, did not allow a hit or a run, no walks, and struck out 3. His only blemish was a hit by pitch.
Yeah, he came in and just completely cleaned up. Didn't allow the Sharks any opportunities to try to climb back into this one and cut down the lead.
Max Coffer, first batter that Allen will face, and it's up and in, ball 1.
Yeah, Cabral was dominated tonight.
He certainly was. That pitch is fouled back 1-1. Really the first extended outing for him of the season. As I mentioned, when he first came out, started that game against Mystic that did not finish. It only went a little over an inning.
Like you mentioned earlier, he was a starting pitcher at his university, so maybe the Gulls, as the season progresses, is going to pitch 4 or 5 innings.
Certainly could get there as the 2-1 is hit high in the air to left field. Back goes Jordan. He's going to be looking up, and that ball is gone. Home run for the Sharks off the bat of Max Coffer. So Joe Allen is greeted rudely into this top of the 7th inning, and the Gulls lead is now cut to 7-3.
That's huge for the Sharks right there. In his first game here is Coffer. He's been walked, hit by a pitch, now a home run. Gives his team the 3rd score of the game. That's huge, as this could be some momentum and an opportunity for the Sharks to climb back into this one.
The first run for the Sharks since the 2nd inning that they put a 2 spot.
Now the batter will be Xavier Esker, trying to keep this momentum going as he swings and foul tips it into the glove of Proto. Strike 1. Esker so far tonight 0 for 1. Walked in his first at-bat, was stranded at 3rd to end the 2nd, and then grounded into a double play in his last at-bat, as that one is in there for a strike. 0-2 as Allen, the right-hander, makes his first appearance in the NECBL, a rising sophomore at Clemson. Pitch is reached for, hit up the middle. Branch ranges over, throws it on the run, and is wide. It goes over the head of Anderson. Holding at first base will be Esker.
Yeah, Branch gets there in time, uses his speed. However, he knew there was little time to get that ball off, rushes the throw, and that's just going to be wild and result in Esker making his way to first very safely. But a huge hit right there for the young man as he was down 0-2 in the count, cracks it right down center field.
So now it'll be a battle of college teammates. Excuse me. Yeah, actually, Nolan Narowski. Ball is low, 1-0.
Yeah, Naraki too, a good player to try to get on here as he is known for his wheels, his stealing ability. We've seen it all season, so he's a player you want to try to get on. Of course, though, you got Coffer in front of him, so stealing not really an option here, so he's going to have to avert his tactics to getting on base and moving along.
Naraki from Clemson University, so these two guys know each other very well. Both rising sophomores, came in the same recruiting class. Throw to first base, diving back in safely is Esker. And the man on deck, Nathan Hall, he is also.
I was about to say, if you want to add on some more Clemson U players, we got Nathan Hall coming up next.
I bet they're going to be talking about that once college starts.
And the 0-2, well, Allen gets the better of him there. Throw down to second, and they got him. What a play by Proto. And there's 2 away. That was a strike 3. That was strike 3 swinging, and the runner at first base, Esker, did not have to go to second, and Proto did a really nice job to recognize that. Threw to second, and Esker, or excuse me, Naraki, he went to first base. He thought that he could run, but first base was occupied, so he was automatically out. And then Esker got thrown out at second. Nice throw by Proto. So there are now 2 outs, nobody on for the top of the order at Nathan Hall.
That was huge right there for the goals right there.
Yeah, everything going fantastic to start the inning off. Of course, we had the home run right there by Coffer. However, tough play right there as 2 outs appear once again on this board for the Sharks team.
Another battle of college teammates. Nathan Hall, another rising sophomore. So 3 players in the same college team from the same recruiting class. Got to imagine they'll be playing baseball together for the next 3 or 4 years. As that one is chopped to the left side. Alford has it. Long throw to first. Dug out by Anderson. And that will do it for the Sharks here in the top of the 7th. But they get 1 on the long home run by Max Coffer, the first of his season. So they slice into the lead just a little bit. It's the 7th inning stretch here at Cardines Field. 7-3 Gulls lead.
Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at NECBL.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit NECBL.com. The chase for the Fay Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2020...
Back at Cardines Field as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Trent Farquhar will lead it off. Quinton Pelzel, Jose Rodriguez, and Mark Kalita with you on a Monday evening. James Sashin back to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. It'll be Farquhar, Alford, and Branch due up.
Yeah, middle part of the Gulls batting lineup. Gonna at bat here.
Another ball hit to the left side off the bat of Farquhar. This time Hilton will make the play. Excuse me, that is Colasanti.
Yeah, Gio Colasanti right there. He's in that third base position. He's been known to hang around in the left side, whether it's being the third baseman or the shortstop. But nonetheless, he has a great extension and is just able to collect those ground balls and make it look like clockwork as he throws that one out over to Ryan McCoy for the first out. But we've seen all types of plays like that from him, especially in the shortstop position, where he can go cross-body and really make clutch throws. So
yeah,
not surprised he's able to make the basic ones as well.
Yeah, he's really been impressive through the first 2 games that I've watched him over at shortstop and third base. As it is strike 1 to Slade Alford. Alford comes into this at-bat 0 for 3. Goes with 9 hits compared to Martha's Vineyard's 2. Martha's Vineyard able to put 3 runs on the board despite those 2 hits. Quickly 1 and 2 on Alford. The newly fashioned Georgia Bulldog. That's where he'll be playing next year. And he swings and misses, strike 3. So Sashin strikes him out. 2nd strikeout in his outing. And that'll bring to the plate Colby Branch.
Colby Branch. 2 hits and an RBI so far in this game. Let's see if he gets on base after 2 quick outs.
Colby Branch having a great outing, as you said. He's got the RBI, the 2 hits, but of course not just in the batter's box, but on the field he has done a lot of damage, making outs, making catches, and just really helping this Gulls team, and is a huge reason why they're up 7-3.
Home plate umpire and catcher Max Crawford talking about something from the last pitch.
Branch in the 5th inning, an RBI single that scored Farquhar.
Sashin out of the windup. Here's the pitch. And that one is going to be in there for a strike. Back-to-back breaking balls from Sashin. It is now 0-2. 7-3 is the score. Gulls with a 4-run lead. Gulls will be off tomorrow before coming back here and basically replaying this game as the Martha's Vineyard Sharks will be back to Cardines for the 3rd time this year on Wednesday.
Yeah, however, no day off tomorrow for the Sharks as they will take on the Mystic Schooners yet again at home. So 3 division rivals in a row. I should say 3 games between division rivals, 2 different rivals here. So all 3 of those teams are going to know each other very well by the end of this season.
Yeah, good opportunity for the Sharks to gain some games in the Coastal Division. 4 games back coming into this game of the Gulls. And that fastball at 88 miles an hour is inside 3-2. Sharks 3-5 on the season, currently 4th in the Coastal Division. Still very early in the season. And that's a breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Sashin as the Gulls go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 8th with the score, the Gulls 7 and the Sharks 3 on the NECBL Broadcast Network.
Fans, the NECBL's Broadcast Network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
On Sunday, July 23rd, the NECBL's best will head to historic Fraser Field in Lynn, Massachusetts for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game presented by Metro Credit Union. Don't miss the marquee event of the summer. Visit asg23.necbl.com for more information. The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us.
Back at Cardines Field as we head to the 8th inning. 7-3, Gulls with the lead. Fans at Cardines singing Sweet Caroline. She's very into it. As Grant Umberger will take the bump for the Gulls. 4th pitcher of the evening used by Newport. Lefty making his first appearance in the NECBL of the 2023 season. From Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. He is a returner, but not from last year's team, from 2 years ago's team. He was a big piece of the Gulls' success that season. In 2021, he finished with a 1.64 earned run average in 11 innings pitched. He struck out 21 batters in those 11 innings, so he's a lefty. Throws it in the high 80s, low 90s, but he is electric.
Let's see what he can do in his first appearance of this 2023 season for the Gulls.
As he starts off with a strike against Gio Colasante.
Colasante swings and misses, 0-2. That fastball from Umberger getting to 91 miles an hour. Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 pitches, and Colasante is down swinging. And here's the lefty, Scott Seeker.
Being aggressive early on the count and throwing strikes.
2 lefties due up in this inning, so that should favor Umberger, who is a lefty.
Yeah, Scott Seeker against the Schooners in their last game, the Sharks' last game on Friday, went 0 for 4 and 1 hit by a pitch. So today he's already doing better with that one single he had earlier. However, he struck out and grounded out last 2 times he's been up. So he's going to try to change that up and try to help his team climb their way back into this one.
5 pitches from Umberger, 5 strikes as Seeker chokes up on the bat. Out of the windup and the 0-2, a little low. Breaking ball. Gulls looking to improve to 9-2 on the season. A loss for the Sharks would give them their 6th loss and their 4th straight loss. That one is ripped to the right side on one hop. The second baseman Farquhar has it. Flips on the first, 2 away.
Yeah, huge play right there by Farquhar. Able to find that one, sees it bouncing in front of him, controls it, passes it over to his first baseman in Anderson. That will be out number 2.
As well, if the Gulls wins tonight, they will remain unbeaten at home as they're undefeated here at Cardines Field.
Yeah, the home field advantage for the Gulls here has been real. They get a terrific boost from the fans. Seems like every night come out and support these Newport Gulls.
As well, the best record overall in the NICBL.
Quickly 0-2 as Umberger has come out and he has thrown strikes. Only 1 ball thrown so far. The 0-2 is fouled. McCoy 0 for 2. Has a hit by pitch and a stolen base sandwiched in between 2 groundouts. And that one is a breaking ball in there for a called strike 3. So successful first inning here in the NECBL for Umberger of the 2023 summer as we take a look at that breaking ball right down the middle. So great job by Umberger out of the bullpen. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 7-3 Gulls lead.
The choice of Major League All-Stars is now the official batting gloves of the New England League, Bruce Bolt. Bruce Bolt batting gloves are handmade by skilled craftsmen using 100% real Cabretta leather. The stitching, materials, and unique design make these the best-fitting, most durable batting gloves in baseball. For more information, visit brucebolt.us. That's brucebolt.us. Fans, stay connected by following the New England League on all of our social media channels. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/NECBL. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the NECBL. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Did you know that the NECBL plays over 40 games in under 2 months? That's a lot of baseball to stay on top of. If you want to make sure you don't miss a thing, sign up for the official NECBL newsletter, providing updates emailed directly to you, highlighting the best of the week that was. Don't miss out. Sign up at NECBL.com today. Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit NECBL.com.
And we are back at Cardines Field. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-3 Gulls lead. New pitcher on the mound for the Sharks. It'll be the right-hander Dimitri Diamant. And he will be the 4th pitcher of the evening used by the Sharks. James Sashin came in, pitched very well.
As now Dimitri Diamant comes in, the man who has played all over this field so far. Not just a pitcher, we see him in the batter's box, and we see him in the second base and third base position. So very good player who you can put all over this field, and he'll leave his mark no matter where you put him in.
The bottom part of the Gulls lineup set to bat here in this inning.
It'll be Anderson, Butler, and Proto due up. As that one is in there for a strike, 0-1. Anderson so far tonight is 1 for 2. Walked and scored in the second, then singled in the third. Pitch from Diamant, and that is swung on and missed, strike 3, 1 away. 3 straight strikeouts for Martha's Vineyard pitching.
Now Anderson is telling what he saw, what type of pitches that he saw, and brought that information in.
Yeah, and we've seen this a couple times now. Anderson, after striking out in back-to-back plate appearances, has told the on-deck hitter what to expect from the pitcher.
Yeah, that's just a good teammate, a veteran-type player. He knows how to help his team and give him the best shot to win.
Billy Butler, the batter. And that one is hit up the middle, and it's under the glove of the shortstop, Naraki, and into shallow center field. I'm sure that'll be called a base hit for Butler.
Yeah, Naraki leaps into that one, reaching out, extending as far as he can, however, not able to come down with the ball cleanly, and that will result in Billy Butler, the man who came in as the designated hitter.
That actually
was Brian Brocker who came to pinch hit.
Yeah, that is Brecker, normally a catcher, but he pinch hit now for Butler, so he's at first. And the batter is Ryan Proto now. And there's a strike, 0-1. Throw to first, Brecker dives back in. Proto's been on base once tonight, 0 for 2 with a walk. Diamant with a slide step as Proto fouls it off.
And again, the shallow foul territory coming into play once again here for the Sharks. Is they're there in time, however, that ball too far over and out of play.
After the first 2 innings of the game, there were 8 runs combined, and after that, it was 2 runs combined as the offense was majority in the second inning. 2 runs by the Sharks and 5 by the Gulls. The count is 1-2.
Count is even at 2 with Brecker at first. The pitch, breaking ball, fouled back, still 2-2. On deck for the Gulls, Anthony D'Onofrio. Brecker talking with McCoy over at first. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 7-3 Gulls lead. And there is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Proto is down swinging.
Not happy by himself to striking out.
So now we're back to the top of the lineup. It will be Anthony D'Onofrio with 2 outs. Brecker still at first.
And I feel 2 hits and 3 at-bats for the Gulls tonight.
And that one is a little low, 1-0. It's been a really productive night for D'Onofrio. ever since getting here to the Gulls, has been penciled into the top of the lineup for the majority of the games. Ball is up high, 2-0. In the bottom of the inning, the Sharks will send to the plate Hilton, Wells, and Coffer. D'Onofrio gets under one, lifts it into shallow left. Out goes the shortstop Naraki, and he makes the grab to end the inning. The Gulls get a one-out hit. Brecker is stranded at first. We'll head to the ninth. The Sharks, with their last at-bat, 7-3, Gulls lead.
Over 225 NECBL alumni have gone on to play Major League Baseball, including World Series MVPs Jeremy Pena and Steven Strasburg. With 13 teams in 6 scenic New England communities, the NECBL offers the most entertaining and competitive amateur wooden bat summer baseball in the country. Now celebrating over a quarter of a century of excellence, the New England League showcases baseball's brightest stars as they keep their eyes on their dream. For current team information, rosters, and schedules, visit NECBL.com. The chase for the Fay Vincent Senior Cup begins on Monday, July 31st, when the 2023 New England League playoffs will get underway. This year's postseason will feature an 8-team bracket with 3 rounds of best-of-3 series to determine the league champion. Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape and Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information.
We'll head to the ninth here at Cardines. 7-3 Gulls with the lead. Last at-bats for the Sharks. Quinton Pelzel, Jose Rodriguez, Mark Colito with you. There's a look at the Sharks bullpen. Trying to stay warm. A little bit of a chilly night here at Cardines with the wind blowing. We got a new pitcher on the mound. Right-hander from Vanderbilt. Just got here today, actually. David Horn making his first appearance of the season. Got into 7 games as a true freshman for Vanderbilt.
As this Gulls team, you already know they trust him as they're throwing him right in. First day here, already coming in as a closer, so you know this Gulls team is going to rely on him throughout the rest of this season.
Had 15 strikeouts in 13 1/3 innings pitched.
Yeah, most of the players, you know, because of College World Series, University World Series, they come in the roster late.
Vanderbilt, of course, in the College World Series, but they got eliminated about a week and a half ago. Horn just getting here today. Stands at 6'4", 220. It's Jaden Hilton, the batter. And the first pitch swung on and missed, strike one. A fastball at 93 miles an hour. Hilton so far tonight 0 for 3. Breaking ball low, 1-1. Horn from Mission Viejo, California. Rated the number 4 right-handed pitcher and the number 13 overall prospect in the state of California, as that one is a slow chopper to Slade Alford, the third baseman. Slings it over to first, 1 away.
Great play by Alford right there. Gets on it, jumps to the plate, knows what's happening as soon as the ball gets hit to him, understands what he has to do, and that's going to be out number 1.
One quick out. First batter he sees, and this NACBL, it's an out.
Out of the windup. And the pitch. And that's going to be on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Carson Wells. 0 for 2. That pitch is a little high. Horn throws in the low to mid-90s. One of the hardest throwers that we've seen tonight.
One of the hardest throwers we've all season for the Sharks, at least, as we see a lot of pitchers top out around 90. He's got that extra 3 miles per hour to his pitch.
Yeah, the Gulls have a couple of these pitchers that come out of the bullpen. They can throw it in the low to the mid-90s.
Actually, a guy from Vanderbilt. You know, they throw gas.
Got into a few games this year for Vanderbilt, only 7, but as a true freshman, that is very impressive. So you know the notoriety that the Vanderbilt program has throughout the country, always one of the tops in the country.
3-0 with a 5.40 ERA. Vanderbilt.
Outfield straight away as the lights are in full effect. Sun just about completely down. 2-2 is outside. 3-2 now to Wells. On deck is Coffer. There's a home run tonight for the Sharks. And that 3-2 is high and outside, ball 4. So there's a walk to Wells. One thing that Horn did at Vanderbilt was give out some free passes as well. He had 11 walks in 13 and third innings. So that continues here as Wells is on, and now Coffer the batter. Sharks still need 2 more base runners to get the tying run to the plate. Breaking ball, that's inside, 1-0.
Coffer here hoping to add 2 more runs. We know he has home run strength. We've already seen it today, of course, so hoping to try to repeat some history and help his team climb back into this one as it's now or never.
We've seen now a few different pitches from Horn. The 1-0, a fastball hit to the right side. Anderson on his horse in foul territory. And then Farquhar cannot come up with it. Anderson overran it. Farquhar had the better angle at it, but he just could not get there to make the grab. So another life for Coffer.
Yeah, swarm of white jerseys right there over on the left, over on the right. However, no one able to come down with it. Good communication. Just Farquhar just out of reach of making the catch for the second out of the game.
He did not measure the ball correctly. Especially, you know, we talk about the wind has been a big factor in this game.
1-1 is inside. Count now 2-1. So Horn falling behind these Sharks hitters here in the 9th. See if Coffer is extra patient here. 2-1. Foul back to the screen, was right on that fastball. 2-2. Horn, the 5th pitcher used by the Gulls tonight. Lee started the game, went 3 innings, allowed 2 runs, and then Avon Cabral came in. 3 innings, no hits, no runs. Pitch from Horn is lined to left, and it's going to hang up for Jordan, who will make the grab. Throws it all the way to first, but back in time is Wells. So there's 2 away, and now the Sharks down to their final out. Joe Allen from Clemson came in the 7th inning, gave up a run, home run by Coffer, also struck out a batter. And then Umberger with a 1-2-3 8th. And now it's Horn on for the 9th, looking to lock down the 9th win of the season for the Gulls. Pitch is high and tight. Almost hit Esker, 1-0.
Then if needed, if Esker is able to survive here, Nolan Naraki will make his way up to the plate. But first, he needs his second baseman to prevail.
Anderson holding on Wells at first. The pitch is in there for a strike at 92, 1-1.
Yeah, throw up 90s, upper 90s. Has a command as well.
Esker takes low. 2-1. Sharks will be playing the Schooners tomorrow. Back at the Shark Tank. The pitch is fouled away. 2-2, and now the Sharks down to their final strike. The Gulls will be off tomorrow. And then we'll be back here at Cardines to play the Sharks for for the 3rd time this season. Fans start the slow clap, trying to bring Horn home, and the Gulls their 9th win of the season. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will do it as the Gulls pick up their 9th win of the season. They win this one by a score of 7-3. Great all-around win for the Gulls. 9-2 now is their record, and the Sharks fall to 3-6.
And for the Sharks, extended their losing streak to 4 straight games as well.
Yeah, Sharks trying to come in here. We're hoping to break it. They broke the scoreline of losing 6-3. However, this time they're going to lose 7-3. That's 4 in a row. They're hoping tomorrow against Mystic they can get back in the win column. Then after that, right back here in Newport.
Tyler Hare, 3-run home run was the difference of the game.
Yeah, well, we're going to step aside. Mark, thank you so much. I'm going to try to go down and get an interview, and you guys will begin the postgame show when we come back. And thank you for listening. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll be back right after this.
Fans, the NECBL's broadcast network brings all of the action right to your home every night. Available on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, as well as your Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Android TV device. Enjoy single-day passes for just $8, purchase a weekly subscription for $20, a monthly pass for $40, or an all-season pass for $80. Head to watch.necbl.com for more information and for a full streaming schedule.
As we're here for the post-game show, Gulls winning 7-3. We're going to break down this game for you. As remember, last time these two teams faced, it was a 10-1 win for Newport. However, this one a little bit closer as the Sharks able to take 3 runs home with them. Still losing 7-3, but yet again, story of the game here for the Gulls got to be pitching. Just the Sharks have not been able to find a way to break the beautiful pitching thrown from the mound here at Cardines against this Gulls team.
And the 5 runs for the Gulls in the 2nd inning was the huge difference of this game. That blown this game open, highlighted by Tyler Hare 3-run home run that it was.
Exactly, you kept saying all in the early innings. They gotta swing, they gotta get an early lead, and that's exactly what they did. As they went up 1-0. Then the Sharks were able to reclaim the lead 2-1. However, the 6-2 lead instantly reclaimed by the Gulls. So they did a great job getting their batters up there, swinging early, and really able to take an early lead on the Sharks here. And that was the main key to victory tonight.
Yeah, I said it like you said. I said it all along during the game. They gotta score early. If the Gulls score early, they would have been in good shape to secure a victory, and they did just like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. And then to help them out, the pitching, as this Gulls team went through 5 pitchers, if I stand correct, here tonight, and every single one did their job keeping the Sharks down. Only, of course, 3 runs we saw. All runs for the Sharks coming in the 2 coming in the 2nd inning, then 1 later in the 7th with the home run hit by Coffer. But other than that, Sharks just couldn't make contact with the ball. When they did, it was either a fly out, a ground out. So just incredible pitching. So all around, a fantastic game from this Gulls team. So they'll roll on to continue to stay at the top of the Coastal Division here, moving their record up.
And the Gulls remain undefeated at home as well. They still haven't lost a game. They still haven't lost a game this season here at Cardines Field, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is very impressive. Reminded me of the Bruins, if we change sports here going to the NHL. The Bruins started their season off very well at home. Gulls starting to look like that as no one has been close to beating this Gulls team at home. No one able to find a way, so the home field advantage really working in the Gulls' honor. So they'll move up to 9-2. Sharks fall down to 3-6. So depending on how the rest of the league goes, we'll see if the Sharks fall anymore. Hopefully not. Of course, the Gulls still sit pretty at the top of the Coastal Division.
We will send it to Quidden, who has the post-game show.
Thank you, guys, and I'm now here with the player of the game. Tyler Hare hit a huge 3-run home run to really seal the game. And Tyler, tell me about that 3-run shot. What were you looking for in the at-bat, and what went well for you?
Felt really good. I was looking for a fastball, and I got one. I just connected it, and it did its thing, so felt really good.
And now you've now hit a home run with a wooden bat, as we have seen, moonshot, and you've hit a home run, obviously, with a metal bat before. What feels better, home run with a wood bat or home run with a metal bat?
The sound of the crack of the bat off the wood just sounds really good. Metal feels really good too, but hitting a home run with a wood bat feels really good. So.
And now you guys are 9-2 on the season. You guys just really seem to be gelling together. The chemistry is great, and it's really great to see you guys just showing out here at home too, undefeated. What's worked well for you guys so far early this season?
This team's really come together, I feel like, in this first few weeks. We're gaining a lot of chemistry, and if we can keep going in that direction, I think we'll be just all right.
Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That'll do it for us on the Newport Gulls post-game show. Once again, the final score, the Gulls 7 and the Sharks 3. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Okay.